Hello, everyone. Dr. Stephen Green here, and I wanted to take this opportunity to just say good morning and hello. And I want to thank those of you who have been supporters of Make the Grade and my mission to help students to maximize their education and to reach their academic goals. I also want to welcome people who are watching this live and people who are watching a replay. My purpose is very simple, and this is not going to be long, so I appreciate you holding on and sticking in there with me this morning. It's just to update you on a couple really major things that have been happening here that I'd like everybody to be aware of. Number one is the Make the Grade podcast, and the podcast is about 17 episodes, old now, I guess, if that's the right word, and it's all about action. It's about information that parents and students can use right away. I mean, even in the middle of the podcast, you can click pause and get to work to help you or your child or your student to maximize their education. And I'm going to just put this up here. This is makethegrade.net. That's my website. And if you go there, there's a link right in the front, right in the center to get to the podcast. It's organized by topics, as all podcasts are. They're short, they're to the point, 8 to 12 minutes at the most. And it's all about giving you information to take action. There's information on note taking and on strategies for the SATs and the ACTs and test prep and everything. And I'm proud of what's going on there because I think it's helping people. The second thing I want to make people aware of is a community that I've started. And this is about interaction. This is about engagement. So this is a community on Facebook. It's the Make the Grade Maximum Education community. And this has the same purpose, to provide information to help parents, to help their students, or for students right away to take action on what's going on. And this is the same thing: test prep, SAT, ACT, math, science, taking notes, organizing information, time management, information management, everything, and just making it work. And the key here is not just the information coming in your direction also, but the information and questions that people can ask. So I'm inviting people, if you have questions about the podcast or questions about anything that's going on, or questions how to answer a question, post them up in the community, join the community, interact. And this is a great place for me to be able to interact with my audience and my supporters and people that just want help with their education. So it's working its purpose, and I'm happy for that. So just to double back, what you see below here, and I will put these in the comments as well. This is the direct link to the community. And then this would be the makethegrade.net. You can get to the community and the podcast through the website. So if anyone has any questions, you can put them into the chat. I'm using a third-party platform here called StreamYard, which is actually pretty cool because it enables you to do a lot of cool things with live streaming, which frankly I'm still learning about. But I am looking forward to getting better and better at it. And my goal always is to provide information that will help you, the student, or you, the parent, to help your student to take action to maximize their education. There's a lot more coming, and I got it. So we have one question in the chat. Thank you. Hey, question is coming to the end of the marking period. Any suggestions? Okay, excellent question. Plan ahead. Always look ahead. What's coming down the road? What's coming tomorrow, next week? Never let a small problem become a big problem academically. It is so much easier to stay up with your work and even be proactive and work ahead a little bit if you can, than it is to try to catch up and get it in some kind of scramble mode to try to get things done. It's just not a recipe for success. And this is independent of the class or the test or whatever you happen to be doing. So that's my advice. Get ahead, stay ahead, keep up. If you need specific help, then reach out and I can try to take that to another level. Oh, we got one more question. Thank you. My child just got their SAT score from October. We are happy with what we want to continue to improve. What do you recommend? Okay, that's a little more of a discussion kind of question, but if you I'm going to refer back to the podcast. There's a couple episode a couple ago on exactly why a lot of people struggle, at least in my opinion, on these tests. And a lot of it is just not having the proper training. It doesn't mean you have to take a 20-week course or a 20-week prep class, but there's some very specific things that can help. So I'd recommend start there. Listen to some of these podcast things. I'm in the middle of publishing some with specific strategies. But the key is you have to have a plan. You have to be familiar with the test, one. You have to have a plan for every kind of question. Two, you have to be able to do all this in the prescribed amount of time that is going on during the test. And we just run from there. So know what's coming, know what to expect, have a plan, work the plan within the amount of time, and build confidence by getting to that. So when you go into the test, you've got increased confidence. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to wrap this up. I like to keep these short. I like to keep it at the point everybody's busy. Again, the goal is it's about taking action. I appreciate those of you who have come on live, those of you who are looking at it as a replay. Any feedback you have, just put in the comments or email or both or whatever. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.